Anyways, patch 1.0.2.5 changes. Adjusted the game launcher, game server launch mechanics to speed up the process of the creation of rooms for matches and getting players into the raid. Adjusted the raid completion mechanics and the displays of post-raid statistics to speed up the process of leaving the raid after its completion. So yeah, overall they've been doing like matchmaking faster, game run faster, optimize the launch speed of the game client and the menu loading. Added a permanent display of the Zuberboat departure timer to the final part of the terminal, which is actually pretty good because it was kind of like hard to understand how many minutes is left or something. Update the DLSS version to 4.5 and added support for new presets. Good. Balancing changes to weapon attachments. So I'm not really like interested in this part, but like it seems like a lot of people are actually liking it. Adjusted the stats of most weapon attachments, i.e. muzzle devices and magazines, grips and butt stocks. Our goal was to bridge the gap between the most popular and high tier attachments and those that are currently rarely used. Well, there's a reason behind those, I think, but alright. Muzzle devices, flash hiders, muzzle brakes, and similar attachments now reduce recoil more effectively. Suppressors, including their combos with various muzzle brakes, now have a smaller impact on recoil. Oh, okay. In exchange, their ergonomics penalty has been reduced. So everybody was just using silencer as much as possible, but that's kind of gone. These changes are aimed to addressing the current prevalence of suppressors, which are used almost universally. Yeah, that's what I just said. We want players to make a choice when building weapons. Better recoil control with a muzzle brake versus relative stealth with a suppressor. Fair enough. Magazines adjusted the bonuses and penalties of all existing magazines into a more consistent system. The impact of high capacity magazines on weapon ergonomics has been reduced. Load, unload, and check speed modifiers have been also significantly adjusted. So it's nerfed, basically. Magazines that are only available option for compatible weapons such as the machine gun boxes now have significantly softer penalties to ergonomics and other stats. That means it got buffed. Wait, I'm a little bit confused. The impact of high capacity magazines on... Yeah, let's just check it out in the game. Grips and butt stocks. Narrow the stat gap between the different pistol grips and front grips and butt stocks. Late game attachments still slightly outperform their budget counterparts, but the difference is much smaller than it was before. So yeah, there's less meaning of min-maxing, I guess. Or some people are saying you can drip out the game more, I guess. We believe this will allow players to make builds based on visual preferences. Yes, dripping out, among other things, eliminating the established flow of good and bad attachments. Okay. Fixes. Please note some of the fixes may contain spoilers for the story task. So there was a lot of soft locks happening on the story task, so they kind of fixed that part, I'm guessing. Fixed an issue that was caused the interface to duplicate when looting rigs and containers or the inventories of kill players or boss in certain cases. I have like a couple of videos of that because there were so many reports. Fixed the progress of priest kills getting reset after the raid. In the story chapter, they are already here. This has been reported so many flipping times that took forever for them to fix it. Fixed an issue where Mr. Carmen would not to make contact after unsuccessful search for the RFID card encryption device in the lab, basically soft locking the players. That was also an issue a lot of people were talking about. Fixed an issue that caused the dialogue with Lightkeeper to freeze, preventing players from receiving the armored case in one of the story tasks. I had no clue about that one. What? I guess you can restart the game and then re-get it. I don't know. Fixed an issue that caused the dialogue with Lightkeeper to freeze. What the hell? Preventing players obtaining the RFID card. Fixed the cause of players receiving a flea market ban due to error 214 when the verification window failed to appear. I heard about that. Fixed the cause of error 228 occurring when quickly purchasing multiple items in the flea market. Wait, I thought that was intended kinda. Okay. Fixed the incorrect sound occlusion behavior in certain areas of the D2 bunker in reserve. I don't know, I don't really go D2 bunker that much because of the riot. Improve the network synchronization of grenade throws and PTR movement. Oh, I hope they did, because grenade was horrible last patch. Fix the incorrect damage calculation that resulted in no penalties being applied for a blackout limb. Oh wow, okay, that sounds bad. Some people could have abused it, exploited it. Fix the incorrect experience display on the post-raid statistics screen after completing a raid with the run-through status in certain cases. I have no clue about that. Fixed an issue where some players would spawn into a raid without a weapon in their hands in certain cases. Bro. Fixed a persistent muzzle flash after firing GP25 underbarrel grenade launcher in certain cases. That one was kind of funny. Like, there was a bunch of clips floating around where the muzzle flash was just keeping attached to the character model, and then people just walk around. Fixed an issue that caused players to slide on inclined surfaces after jumping in certain cases. Bro, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy for sure. Because the Superman gliding was a thing from I don't know how long it was ago. Like that's like, I don't know. I feel I feel something right now. Okay. Superman gliding. That must be one of the biggest patches in this whole thing, personally. Fix the brief sprint animation triggering when strafing or turning the camera in the direction of movement in certain cases. Okay. What? I don't really know that one. Fix the cause of long transition times when switching to the character screen and the task tab in certain cases. Okay. Fixed an issue where audio tapes produced in the hideout would not appear in the handbook without starting the game. Okay. Fixed an issue where gear presets suggested purchasing weapon parts even though the required weapon build was already in the stash. That thing was so annoying. Fixed the display issues when with certain reward types and unlock conditions on the task screen. Fixed the display of night vision device mounts and adapters. Incorrect ambient sound behavior in certain indoor areas in terminal. Incorrect Steam reach present status switching in certain cases. Incorrect scroll bars and the drop down list. Okay. Is it talking about the quick slots? I had that issue all the time. I hope they fix it. Search field is not being automatically focused when opening the search and stash window. Wait, there was an issue like that? Display of the mouse sensitivity getting and setting in the screen. Incorrect bot behavior, often fully depleting ammunition in stationary weapons in certain cases. Okay. Alright, I guess like we could try out the gliding, but they said they only fixed like the certain cases, so I don't think it's gonna be everything that has been fixed. No way they could have fixed everything, or maybe they did. I'm not sure how it's done. Which attachment should I really check? I don't think there's actually like attachments I should really check. Maybe the magazines. Magazines, I'm kind of curious. Like, even though I see it, I don't think I'm gonna be like really. Like the problem is I don't have the stats from before. Or I mean, I guess I can see from like Tarkov Dev. They might have it. Minus 16, plus 85, plus 20. Wait, what? It reduced that much? Load unload speed modifier? There's like 70% difference. Damn, okay. There's a lot of buff. I guess I'll check out the suppressor. Suppressor AK-12 7, so recoil is same, minus 8%. But ergonomics got better. Okay. Durability burn. Same. Heat same. Cooling same. Okay, I guess they didn't really... Wait, what? Wait, did silencer get better? Let me check on another silencer and then I'll talk about that. 556, Surefire. Loudness. I didn't check the loudness because it's not here sadly, but let's check it. Recoil minus 5.5%. It was 7%, so it got worse, it got nerfed. Ergonomics, minus 15.5. DT hybrid. Hybrid 46. Minus 7% recoil, minus 7% recoil. Minus 17 ergonomics, minus 17 ergonomics. So it's not like all the muzzle brakes have more effective recoil reduction. Not all suppressors are nerfed. Not like that. The flash hiders and muzzle brakes that only uses the flash hiders and muzzle brakes, not like which uses with the suppressors, reduce recoil more effectively. Pistol grips does have more recoils. Wait, did they say that here? Narrow the stat gap between the pistol grips and the front grips and then the butt stocks. Okay, plus 14 ergonomics. Now it's plus 5.2 ergonomics. And then minus 1% recoil. Yeah, they reduced a lot of recoils on the pistol grip. Interesting. The gap has been reduced, but overall it looks like nerf. Overall. Minus 24 and plus 3. Minus 24 or less ergonomics. Okay. It was minus 28 and plus 15, but less higher recoil. So overall, they just like mumbo jumbo the butt stocks. Like not, yeah, I'm not gonna compare all these guys. Anyways, those are like overall changes I could see. I think the latest one I done was K. See streets. Let me see this part first. Up there on Steam. Oh, that was like less than 2 minutes. Great. Pretty good. I'm on DLSS SL. I don't know. Like it's kind of hard to tell. Like everybody has like different conditions. Everybody has like different game setup, PC setup. Check out Nikita. New rig, I guess. That's again the icebreaker teaser. Upper receiver. Icebreaker. Star ducks. I don't know. What are these? I have no flipping clue. Usually I have like a hunch what to talk about, but it's just like straight up what it is. Bunch of icebreaker stuff that's supposed to be... This is ice, right? Or what is this? And this kind of looks like... What is this? What is this thing? Yeah, a bunch of things I can't really say much. I don't. Something with streets. More streets expansion. More could be. Talking about that, I'll show you guys something interesting. There was a guy who sent me all this interesting info, which could be something interesting, could be really nothing. I'll talk about why I say like this. Russian Red on my Discord sent me like a bunch of court cases of BSG having fined about $25,000. You could say on their Telegram of Russian Telegram. What is this called? Let's see. Courts of General Jurisdiction of the City of Moscow. A court in Moscow fined an English company for violating Russian legislation in the field of personal data. Magistrate of the District of the Territory of Moscow on March 3rd, 2026, they found the English company because they're stationed in UK, Battlestate Games Limited, guilty of committing an administrative offense under Part 8 of Article 13.11 of the Code of Administrative Offenses of the Russian Federation and imposed an administrative fine in the amount of 2 million rubles, which you guys all will have on your account. But so I kind of like looked it up, you know, I just ChatGPT'd it. Some of you guys might hate what I've done, but whatever. I think it's like a good way of like, you know, checking the surface of the info. So what they violated, the Article 13.11 Part 8 is failure to store Russian citizens' personal data on servers located in Russia. Russia requires companies collecting data from Russian users to localize the data inside Russia. So it's just a Russian thing. I mean, of course it's good to contain the data on their own country, but I bet my data are all around the country too. If they don't, they get fined. So important context. This does not mean criminal charges or anything dramatic. It's simply an administrative fine, and then common for foreign tech companies like Google, Meta, TikTok, Discord, and other have received similar fines from Russian courts. So I guess Russia being Russia, like, and moreover that 2 million rubles is like $20,000, and $20,000. I don't think it's like a big deal for BSG really. So like there's a court case, but like not like super serious. It's like a common thing as far as I can understand. Yep, just an additional thing I can cover. Anyways guys, I think I'll wrap up that video there. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like these kind of contents, please leave a like, and also if you want to check me out on live, check out Twitch and YouTube is quick stream. Quick stream. And oh yeah, the Google have like quadrillion fine. Yeah, that one too. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye guys. Bye-bye. 100 copies of TUE. No, is it? Wait, it is? He only has to sell 100 copies of TUE and he gets 25K? Wow. No, wait, what? Bro, what? The game's expensive. Anyways, goodbye.